Hi everybody, welcome to Barre with Mary. Today we have an inner thighs focus class. So a quick 15-minute class focused on strengthening the inner thighs. An area that I don't know about you, but I tend to neglect a lot. Such an important area for your hip health, for knee health, for stability, and of course, just to feel that burn so quickly. I feel like the inner thigh burn is faster than any other burn. For equipment, optional, you don't have to use them, but I'm going to be using a set of ankle weights today, okay? So they're just wrist weights that I'll put on my ankles. They are 1-pounders. So grab them if you would like, strap them onto your ankles, roll your mat out, and let's get started. Strap your weights around your ankles and come to take a seat. Walk your feet as wide as the mat. Take your hands back behind you to help prop your chest up. We're just going to windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Getting a little opening through the hips here. Kind of noticing where your body's at. Then the next time your knees fall over to the left, I want you to pause there. Maybe you stay just like this. Notice how you've got a little stretch happening on the right inner thigh. Or if you want a little more, take your left foot, gently hook it on top of the right thigh, and add just a little teeny bit of pressure down, getting a little more internal rotation here. Big breath in, and let it go. Unhook your foot, and we'll take that over to the other side. Knees fall to the right. Maybe you stay right here, just focusing on that pressing down of the left inner thigh. Or if you want that little bit of extra pressure, right foot hooks on top of the left inner thigh, adding a little bit of weight down. Breath in, and out. Release that. Come back through center, walk your legs together, squeeze the inner thighs in, wrap your arms around your shins, and then curl your chin towards your chest, making a nice tight little ball. Taking a few breaths here, shoulders are away from the ears. You feel this little stretch in the front of the hips, this little activation into the inner thighs. Big breath in, and let it go. Roll yourself back up. We're going to bring the forearms back behind us here. We're going to prop ourselves up on them, okay? So elbows are going to come underneath the shoulders. Hands are out towards the side. And we're really thinking about lifting the chest up here. Now extend the left leg out long, keeping your right foot planted. I want you to turn your left leg out. So the left inner thigh points up to the ceiling here. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, squeeze and lift that left leg up. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale, lower. So we're focusing on the left inner thigh to start today, okay? Now it's really up to you how high you lift this left leg. If you want to lift it way up towards the ceiling, woohoo, go for it. If you want to go to more of like a long, low hover, totally your call. It's really about your hip flexor, your range of motion. I only want you to go as high, though, as you can maintain neutral in your spine. So if you kick your leg up so high that you're collapsing down in your upper body, then you went too high. 4 more like this. 3. Last 2. Now on this one, we're going to lift it up and we're going to hold it. It's little pulses up with the left leg, up and up. And up. Now, as you take these pulses, your left leg might just start to creep a little lower to the mat, and that's totally fine. Mine definitely is. Little pulses up and up. Go 8. Go 6. It's 4, 3, 2. Hold it there. Now I want you to rotate your leg to parallel. So the top of your left foot points up to the ceiling, and then rotate back to that turned out position. Inhale, parallel. Exhale, turn it out. So you'll notice, you can really see that your hips aren't moving here. It's your left thigh bone that you can see rotating in the hip socket. And that's exactly what I want. So nothing is moving except for your left femur bone. Twisting open, twisting to parallel. 4, 3, 2, last one. Now come back to that turned out position. Flex your left foot, bend your left knee all the way in like a little frog leg. Exhale, press out to straight. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Now again, range of motion might limit you here. I have really, really flexible hips. So I'm able to pull my left heel pretty close in. If you cannot come that close in, no big deal. I just want you to bend into a little frog leg position. Exhale, press it straight. Now with every press straight of your left leg, really push into your forearms and make sure your chest is lifting. So the shoulders not creeping up towards our ears here. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one. Now I want you to bend your left leg in, find that little frog leg, hold that position. Now from here, we're gonna roll over onto our left forearm, letting our left knee come down to the ground. I'm just gonna scooch back a little bit here, okay? So the right foot is still planted, and now we're over onto our left side. Now roll back just a little bit so you're not all the way on your hip, okay? We're more on the glute here, and bring your right hand up behind your head. Take an inhale. On your exhale, we're gonna lift this left inner thigh, we're gonna twist right side of the shoulders, right side of the waist over toward left inner thigh. Inhale, come back to your starting position. Exhale, twist and lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, twist and lift. Inhale, lower. So a little bit of bonus oblique work here, right? Twisting that right bottom rib towards your left hip bone. But really what I want you to feel is your left inner thigh getting a nice burn going. I know that mine is. Ooh, what is it about inner thigh work? My word, so challenging. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Now on this one, you're gonna hold the up, hold the twist, little pulses up with the left leg, up and up. You've got it, up and up. Give me 16. Pushing down into that left forearm. Give me 12. 8 more here, go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower the left leg down, stack the right knee over the left, press yourself up, we'll take a side bend, reach the left arm up and over, take a breath here, and let it go. One more time, inhale, exhale, come on up. I'm gonna swing around so I'm still facing you. You don't have to. We're coming back to that starting position, okay? So knees bent, feet plant. Tap your forearms down to the floor. We're gonna take that series on the second side. Left foot is gonna stay planted. Right leg extends out long. Now turn your right leg out. So the right inner thigh is pointing up to the ceiling. Forearms press down, chest lifts, inhale. Exhale, right leg lifts. Inhale, right leg lowers. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now again, your call. You want to lift a few inches, you want to kick it all the way up to the ceiling. As long as you're not collapsing in your upper body, I'm totally fine with whatever you're doing. Really think about how the right inner thigh is working to lift the leg though. So it's less about a kicking motion and more about squeezing the right inner thigh, reaching out through the right toes and lifting up. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Now, if at any point this is too much for you on the upper body, because it's absolutely some upper body work, you could do this series laying on your back. Absolutely. Give me 4 more. 3. 2. Last one. Now lift this up to a hover, and we're gonna hold it. Maybe don't go as high. Little pulses up with the right leg, up and up. Little lift, little lift. Continue to draw the shoulders down away from the ears. Keep the chest lifted and push into the left foot. 8 more pulses right here, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, it's 4, 3, 2, hold it right there. Take an inhale, rotate your leg to parallel, so the top of the foot, the top of the thigh point to the ceiling. Exhale, come back, that external rotation. Inhale, parallel. Exhale, turn it out. So again, nothing is moving except your right thigh bone, twisting in the socket and twisting in the socket. So you can really see here how your thigh bone is moving. Hips are still, upper body is still, left leg is still. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Hold that turned out position, flex your right foot, bend your right knee, find that little frog leg. Exhale, press it straight. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. So you can bend it pretty deeply, get a little breather as you bend the knee in here, I feel like, and then you press it out to straight. Again, range of motion, totally your call. whatever feels good for you. Just making sure we're not twisting our hips as we bend the right knee. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Last one in. Take it out. Now bend that right knee and hold it. We're going to roll over onto the right forearm, lower the right thigh down onto the mat. I'm just going to scooch back so you can still see me. Left foot is still planted. Now instead of being all the way up on your hip, come back a little bit so you're more on the right cheek here, okay? Left hand is going to come back behind your head. Inhale. Exhale, lift the right thigh, twist and rotate. Inhale, back to that starting position. Exhale, lift and twist. Inhale, center. So as we twist, I want you to feel your left bottom rib wrapping towards your right hip bone. Right inner thigh is working to lift your leg here. Continue to push down into the right forearm. Push into the left foot to help stabilize you. 4 more like this. 4. 3. 2. Lift this one up, hold it. Keep the twist, little pulses up with the right thigh, up and up, you've got it, up and up. Little lift, 16. 12. You've got it. 8 more here, go. 8, we'll hold it. 6, 4, 3, 2, hold it right there, big breath in. Exhale, lift the right thigh a little higher. Hold it, 4, 3, 2, lower the right leg down. Stack your left knee, find that side bend. Right arm reaches up and over. Take a few breaths here. 1 more time. And to finish, I want you to lay on your back. Bring the legs together to touch, bending the knees, planting the feet. We're going to do a little narrow bridge here, okay? So legs are all the way together, inner thighs are squeezing in towards each other. Rest your hands at your side, take an inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to lift to a low bridge position, squeezing the thighs together. And on your inhale, tap the hips back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. Keep going like that. Now with your legs together, you are not going to be able to lift your hips as high, and that's a good thing, okay? I want you to stay low in the hips, low enough that you're not flaring the rib cage open. The main focus here is less about lifting the hips and more about squeezing your thighs. So yeah, you're going to get a little bonus hamstring and glute work, but I want this to be much more focused on what your inner thighs are doing. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. Hold this one up. Squeeze the legs together. Together. Go. It's squeeze, 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 squeeze. So hips are at a hover, and we're just squeezing our legs in to touch. Go squeeze and squeeze. Go squeeze and squeeze for 8, 6, 4, 3. Hold that squeeze. Keep your hips at the hover. On your inhale, I want you to butterfly your knees open. And on your exhale, I want you to squeeze them together. Inhale, knees open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. So double check you're not lifting your hips so high that your rib cage are flaring open. Ribs are knitting in and down. And as you draw the legs together, imagine you are squeezing in with everything you have. So we really fire up both inner thighs. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one out. Hold this one in, squeeze your legs together, feel that engagement, and little pulses up with the hips. Go up and up, you've got it, up and up. Little lift, little lift. Much more again about how much you can squeeze your legs together than about how much you can lift your hips. Maybe it feels good to you to extend your arms up to the ceiling here. Soft through the shoulders and know that this is it. Go 8 more. 6 more. We'll hold it in 4, 3, 2. This is your hold for this class. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Maybe you lift your heels to hover off the mat, giving you a little more space to squeeze the thighs together even more. Notice if you can lift your hips maybe just 1/4 inch higher. Hold right here for 4, 3, 2. Lower the hips down. Hug the knees into the chest. I got a little Charlie horse there. Take a moment, just rock side to side here. Whew. Awesome work. Keep your left knee hugging into your chest. Bring your right foot down to the floor. We'll take a single-sided happy baby. So grab a hold of that left foot or the left shin and lift the left foot up to the ceiling, letting your left knee go out to the left. I like to let my right knee fall open as a little counterweight here. And just breathe. Opening the left inner thigh to the ceiling and pulling the left knee down toward your armpit. Big breath in. And let it go. One more time, inhale. And exhale. We'll switch sides. Bring your left foot down to the floor, pull the right knee to the chest. Grab a hold of the right foot or the right shin with your right hand. Find that single-sided happy baby. Left knee can just roll out to the left as a little counterweight here. Right inner thigh is opening to the sky. Right knee is drawing down to your armpit. A few breaths here. One more time, breathe it in. And let it go. Release that stretch. Just like we started, I want you to hug your knees to your chest. This time we're on our back, but we'll still do the same thing. Wrap your arms around your shins, curl your chin up so the forehead melts toward the knees and squeeze your thighs in towards you. Big breath in. Big breath out. From this position, grab the backs of the thighs, rock and roll yourself up to any seated position that feels good for you. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, let it go. And that is your class. Amazing work. That was really challenging. Comment below, let me know what you thought of this class, such a specific area of the body to work, a nice short 15-minute format. Do you want more of these? Do you miss my longer classes? All of those things, I'd love to hear from you. I'll be back next week with a brand new Barre with Mary class, so make sure you subscribe. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you back here next time.